46. What is the purpose of the split function? Answer. Split is a function that divides a string into shorter strings using defined separators. 47. What are built-in types does Python provide? Answer. Python includes the following data types. Numbers. Python distinguishes between three types of numbers. All positive and negative numbers without a fractional part are integers. Float. Any real number that may be represented in floating point format. Complex numbers. X plus yj represents a number with a real and imaginary component. X and y are floats, and j is -1, often known as an imaginary number because of its square root. Boolean. The Boolean data type is a data type that can only have one of two values, true or false. The letters T and F are capitalized. A string value is made up of one or more characters enclosed in single, double, or triple quotations. List. A list object is an ordered collection of one or more data objects in square brackets, which might be of different types. Individual elements in a list can be added, edited, or deleted since they are modifiable. Set. Curly brackets encompass an unordered group of unique objects. Frozen set. They're similar to sets, but they're immutable, meaning we can't change their values after they've been created. Dictionary. A dictionary is an unordered object in which each item has a key and we may retrieve each value using that key. Curly brackets surround a collection of similar pairs. 48. In Python, what exactly is docstring? Answer. The string literals encased in triple quotes that come right after the definition of a function, method, class, or module are called Python docstrings. The functionality of a function, method, class, or module is typically described using these terms. Using the __doc__ attribute, we may retrieve these docstrings. 49. In Python, how do you reverse a string? Answer. There are no built-in functions in Python to let us reverse a string. For this, we'll need to use an array slicing operation. 50. How do I find out the Python version in CMD? Answer. Press CMD plus space to see the Python version in CMD. This activates Spotlight. Type terminal into this box and hit enter. Type Python version or Python V and press enter to run the program. The Python version will be returned in the line following the command. 51. When it comes to identifiers, is Python case sensitive? Answer. Yes. When it comes to identifiers, Python is case sensitive. It's a case-by-case language. As a result, variable and variable are not synonymous. 52. How can I use values from existing columns to build a new column in pandas? Answer. On a pandas data frame, we can conduct column-based mathematical operations. Operators can be used on pandas columns that contain numeric values. 53. What are the many functions that Groovy in pandas can perform? Answer. Multiple aggregate functions can be utilized with Groovy in pandas. Sum, mean, count, and standard are a few examples. Data is separated into groups based on categories, and the data in these individual groups can then be aggregated using the functions listed above. 54. In pandas, how do you choose columns and add them to a new data frame? What if two columns with the same name exist? Answer. If df is a pandas data frame, df columns return a list of all columns. We may then select columns to create new columns. 55. How to delete a column or group of columns in pandas? Answer. Drop function can be used to delete the columns from a data frame. 56. Given the following data frame drop rows having column values as a code d equals col 1, 1, 2, 3, col 2 inches, a, b, c. df equals pd, dataframe, d, df. Dropna, in place equals true. df equals df. df call 1 equals 1. df. 57. What is reindexing in pandas? Answer. Reindexing is the process of reassigning the index of a pandas data frame. 58. What exactly do you mean when you say, lambda function? Answer. Create a lambda function that prints the total of all the elements in this list and gt. 5, 8, 10, 20, 50, 100. A lambda function is an anonymous function, a function that does not have a name, in Python. To define anonymous functions, we use the lambda keyword instead of the def keyword. Hence the name, lambda function. Lambda functions can have any number of arguments but only one statement. Less than code greater than from functools import reduce sequences equals 5, 8, 10, 20, 50, 100. Sum equals reduce. Lambda x, y, x plus y, sequences, print, sum, less than, code greater than. 59. What is vstack, in numpy? Give an example. Answer. vstack is a function to align rows vertically. All rows must have the same number of elements. 60. How do we interpret Python? Answer. When a Python program is written, it converts the source code written by the developer into an intermediate language, which is then converted into machine language that needs to be executed. Thanks for watching Salesforcestart.